Let's watch Nuke's top 5, I guess. Fine. Whatever. You guys always have to pull and like yank my chain. Stop yanking my chains. Alright, I fucking go.
This next Nuke's Top 5 exclusive video was sent in by viewer Michael Youngblood.
Michael!
The video was shot near Winchester, Virginia.
What the fuck was that? Okay.
A city that was the site of some of the bloodiest battles of the U.S. Civil War.
Oh.
Michael is filming his friend Jake when they capture something that they just did not expect.
What happened?
Alright, ready?
Fluttershy got real quiet once she pulled up the scary viz because she's laying down by my feet right now, shivering.
Kiss the ground.
You.
Look at that. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see it? When looking back at the video, Michael and Jake are shocked to see what looks like a mysterious figure dressed like a Civil War soldier and carrying a long, old-timey musket.
This has to be a hoax. There's no way.
Silently walks across the field right behind them. But Michael and Jake say that they didn't see anyone at the time.
Grandpa?
So could this be the spirit of a fallen Civil War soldier?
What side was he on?
Shadows of
Could it
doubt.
be like someone reenacting? Like there's reenactors, right? But why would they be out that late? Oh, maybe it's like someone carrying a big broom.
So could this be the spirit of a fallen Civil War soldier? Let me know.
Excuse you doing a flip.
Shadows of doubt. It's a normal Friday afternoon in Opelousas, Louisiana, and Dante Saunier stops at a service station to get some gas. Suddenly, he notices something very strange inside a parked and empty school bus across the street.
It reflected. It could be a shiny broom.
Look at that. Look at them children playing.
What?
Look at that.
There's no one inside the bus?
Go see.
Bleh.
Let's go investigate.
Don't investigate. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it.
An empty bus.
It's an empty bus.
An empty bus.
An empty bus. Why is it parked there by like a...
Strange, creepy shadows of children can be seen walking through the school bus, even though the vehicle is parked and completely empty.
I'd say
Dante
like...
says that he walked.
Maybe it's the tree moving in the wind, but it doesn't look like it is.
The vehicle is parked and
like the shadow of the tree, and you can see like arms and stuff.
completely empty. Dante says that he walked over to the bus and even drove his truck around it, but saw no one and nothing.
Shadows from something else? Like what?
Bizarre apparitions.
What else would make that shadow?
Dante was creeped out by the entire experience and posted his video to Facebook, where it quickly got over 2 million views. As of today, the mystery of the school bus shadows remains unexplained.
Okay, that's
The
pretty
Midnight
creepy.
Whisper. Red User Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went to bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living room, and he suspects that one of the family pets might have urinated on the floor.
That was me.
But as Mike begins searching for the telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him.
What? Oh no, that dog looks so guilty. What the fuck was
A
that?
small childlike voice seems to whisper, Mike, from somewhere nearby.
Michael. Bro, the way he like instantly
Mike
runs
just
up the
books it up the
stairs.
stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background to wonder what the hell just happened. Now, Mike
cat's
says that he
looking around
lives in
like,
an old 1850s house near the coast of Herring Cove, Canada, that has a slight bit of dark history.
Yeah, maybe it was the cat going pah.
But he says that he's never experienced
retching.
anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never
Bro, you
even
know
made a
he thought
single
something was
post
chasing him
about
up the
anything
stairs.
supernatural until this strange incident that literally sent him running. The thing in the
That
tunnel.
dog looked so
Nuke's Top
fat.
5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her friend Laura recorded in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
You just say Nazi zombies. When you're trying to get the, what's it called, the fucking surprise chest in Call of Duty. Why the fuck were you walking here at
Something
night?
pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like
It looks like an
thin
aminal.
little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip
That's a goddamn
over and
weasel.
over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, sitting up in a very unnatural way.
It looks like, what? It's some kind of animal, but what the fuck? It's like maybe eating something. Like this is its mouth, and it's like something is attached to his mouth. Yeah, is it a raccoon?
Unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal.
It's a head
maybe
crab.
it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know.
Oh, Nuke Top
So
5.
you tell me what you think
You're
this
such a
is
rascal.
down in the comments.
Oh my god, you guys. The other night, I had my own Nuke's Top 5 video moment. I went outside to let my dog go pee for last time because I was going to go to bed. And it was pretty late. I'd say about like 1 a.m. And I go out there, got her on the leash just for safety. And she starts losing her fucking mind. Like barking her head off like... I'm like, Jesus Christ. And she's like barking towards the alleyway next to where like the grassy area is where I let her out. And I'm thinking in that split second, oh my god, there's someone standing there in the alleyway, like some creepy person just like watching me take my dog out. And I freaked the fuck out, and she's still barking, losing her mind. And I look up on there's like this little wall in the alleyway next to this potty area where she goes, and there's the cutest fucking little possum, like a baby possum, just standing there completely frozen, like, oh god, please don't kill me, please don't bark at me, I'm scared. Just like, it looked so cute. Here. Wait, I have to draw what it looked like. It was like, ooh, okay, here's the wall right here. And the possum with its skinny little tail, it was all arched up. And its beady little eyes were just looking at me like this. Like that. It just stayed frozen like that because I was so scared and I felt so bad. So I just like, I took her back in temporarily. Because she was just still losing her mind barking at it. Like, I can't blame her. She's never seen a possum before. And I went out there and I just, like, calmly talked to it. I was just like, hey there, little guy. Sorry about that. My dog is kind of crazy. It was just, like, standing there staring at me when I was talking to it. And I just kind of, like, gently was like, yeah, just go on. Just go on. Put giant boobs on it? Okay. But yeah, it like very slowly trundled off. Just went back this way. Those are balls? No, those are its boobs. Here, I'll put like Sorry, for decency, I'll put a little bra on it. Holy fuck. Oh wait, this strap is on the wrong side. But yeah, it was extremely cute. Can't stop thinking about possum, bro. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave some, I looked up what possums eat. Apparently they like all kinds of stuff. They like dead animals, little grapes. They like stuff with calcium in it. They like to eat bones. So I think I'm gonna leave some bones out for it or something. Or maybe some very ripe fruit. Like very ripe pineapple or something. And I learned that in America, they're actually opossums. They're opossums. I thought the O was silent, but it's not. It's literally supposed to be opossum. Opossum. Because it comes from a Native American word. And there's possums, like possums without the O in the front, in Australia. And they are closer related to like kangaroos and stuff. And they look pretty different. But honestly, I like opossums more. They're just kind of kooky and creepy looking. I like them. It was so cute. I hope you found lots of delicious bugs to eat. I've been like looking for this possum like every night when I go out to let her out for the night. I keep an eye out for this possum, bro. I want to feed him little treats. Or her. Who knows? Anyway, back to the video. I'm sorry.
We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or even filmed one yourself, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Evil Alexa. Now this next video is about the dangers
Alexa,
of accidentally scaring yourself. 8-year-old Jackson and 2 of his friends are having a sleepover at his home in Grapevine, Texas. The 3 fearless young boys decide to ask the family's Amazon Alexa to tell them a scary bedtime story. It was then that they realized they had made a huge mistake.
Wait, what?
Alexa, tell me a bedtime story. Sorry, I don't know that. Alexa,
I don't know that one.
story.
I'm gonna put my heart rate monitor on.
Okay, turn it off. Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop. Oh no.
Alexa, turn off.
Alexa, turn off.
Alexa, is that creepy?
What the fuck?
It wasn't. Alexa, play.
Alexa, play Fortnite. Bro, that is so real. The like screaming and covering your ears with the pillows. I've totally done that before. Alexa, stop! Oh god, you know that mom was so annoyed. Alexa, stop.
As requested, Alexa begins telling a scary story starting with...
Great condom ad? Yeah, I'm never using a condom again with my Alexa. I'm telling you, my Alexa.
Hear that? The 8-year-old boys lose their damn minds.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be raw dogging my Alexa tonight. I'm about to skeet.
Just begin to scream and yell for Alexa to stop. Thankfully, Jackson's mother comes to the rescue.
I feel bad for these kids
pretty unimpressed by their reaction.
They're gonna be very embarrassed later.
I think the lesson here is always be careful about letting your kids watch or listen to scary content. I mean, enjoy the video.
Bro, is it just me or is the Nuke Top 5 just kind of getting an attitude lately?
Do they still make those cylinder-shaped Alexas?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate. Alexa, check my poop levels. The new Alexa poop scope. Yeah, Nuke's Top 5 is getting kind of like cunty. I'm kind of digging it.
Is what I was gonna say there. Thank you. One holy night, Mariana
holy
Ramos
night.
says that her father was attending Christmas Mass at his local church when he decided to send her a quick video of the service. When Mariana watches the video, she sees something that gives her the chills.
No.
A pale person with no distinct
What the
features and
fuck
deep
is
hollow
that?
eyes can be seen amongst the celebrating churchgoers.
What the
Mariana asks her
fuck?
father about the mysterious figure, and he too is disturbed and confused because he says he didn't see this person when he recorded the video.
What? Yeah, what if that is just someone's grandma, someone's bald grandma?
He asks other church members, but no one
It's a really old guy. It's Tectone.
recognizes the odd
Tectone when he ran out of the testosterone.
stranger in the footage. But here's where things get really weird. Because Mariana claims that there was one person who did recognize this figure. The church's old priest.
Oh,
The priest
no.
said that the person in the video was an old woman who used to work closely with the church.
What
A
the
woman
fuck?
who had died
Why
many
does she
years
look-
earlier.
She looks naked though.
So, is this the woman's ghost showing up to church for Christmas Mass? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Window
Yeah, what if
to
the pastor guy was just playing a prank?
the other side. TikTok user Alyssa is outside with her 2 children one night when the family spots
Jesus,
something
calm
strange
down.
in the second floor bedroom window.
No, I
Alright, my
hate
daughter's
this.
room is up there.
Wait, I think I've seen this one before.
Keep seeing some. Alright, put your flashlight up.
What is that?
Okay, wait, we're gonna look down for a minute. But put your flashlight down. Let's see if we can get it to go again.
Okay. Go again.
Alright, flash it up there. Oh, now it's gone.
What?
Put your flashlight down.
I don't see it.
Flash it again.
That's it. I'm on nothing. I'm on nothing.
Put it down. Put your flashlight down.
I don't.
Let's see
What?
if it'll do it again.
Do you?
Alright, put it up. Hurry. Oh,
What
Someone
the?
or something can be seen peeking through the blinds of Alyssa's daughter's bedroom.
Oh.
But when they shine their flashlight, whatever it is simply disappears out of sight.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Creepily
What
enough,
the
no one can be seen
fuck?
standing behind the blinds, and no hand can be seen moving them.
Is it not just like a trick of the light, like the light reflection?
Now, Alyssa believes that her house is haunted by a friendly ghost or poltergeist. That means her family.
Yeah, I wouldn't be scared of like ghosts or paranormal shit. I'd be scared that there's some like squatter living in your daughter's room.
no harm. So instead of being alarmed, Alyssa and her children just rush right into the house and quickly head up to check out the window.
alright, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up.
It did it again.
Alright, it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Wait, why do you want to go inside?
Alright.
What the
Here's
fuck?
the upstairs. I just want to show you
This
guys.
video doesn't make sense.
No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you.
Oh.
Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here.
They probably ran and hid somewhere. Because they heard you say,
Nobody.
fuck it, let's go
Not a
inside.
single person up here.
The family finds nothing and no one there.
If I was a ghost, I would whip and nay-nay my way out.
Posting this video to TikTok, Alyssa closed her account and seemed to just kind of disappear from the internet.
What?
So that is a bit of a
got her.
mystery. It kind of makes you wonder if that ghost was friendly after all.
Uh-oh.
Walking Among Us. Canadian Paranormal Investigation Team Walking Among Us reached
Oh
out to us.
God, one of these videos. Bro, it's gonna be, yep, see? This is the shit man, it's just like people sitting in a room with night vision lights, just being like, oh my God, the spirit box, it's picking up. Did you hear that? Did you hear that sound? What was that? Here's another angle with a different night vision camera. Oh my God, did you guys hear that?
Who waits?
I hate
in the
videos
woods?
like that.
So this is Noah. Noah's not a YouTuber. He's not a TikToker. In fact, he's not a quote influencer of any kind.
Oh?
Noah is just a guy who posted one single video to the internet about something that happened to him that scared the living shit out of him.
What happened,
You see,
Noah?
Noah was driving late one night in the deep isolated woods of Sun River, Oregon. He was getting a bit sleepy, so he decided to pull off onto a desolate country road
I'm
in
being
the woods
so
to take a
influenced right
nap
now.
in the back of his truck. As you can probably guess, it did not go well.
So I was originally not gonna make this video, but a few days ago I was camping in Sun River, and
I'm
what I
so
thought
glad
would
he
be a
decided to make
good
the video.
location to pull over to the side of the road in like this forest area and sleep, which I thought no one was really around. I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is, and there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud.
It's probably an animal.
He's been walking around for like...
If I was called Noah, I'd totally call my truck Ark. Yeah, and I'd bring like animals, like animal pairs onto it.
I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And
I feel like I'm gonna fart a little bit. I think I'm gonna let out a big stinky fart.
And he just keeps walking around. And
I'm so startled right now. I'm so startled.
I've never been this scared. And,
Oh
like,
gosh, I've never been so
making sense.
startled in my life. Oh.
You can see no one was on that road. He's literally knocking.
He's knocking. Well, at least he's polite.
Knocking on my truck. The canopy. The
What would
back
you
door's
do?
already there. I've been scared before ever.
What if you like open it for open it? What if you open it and it's a really nice guy?
I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Hello, Amazon delivery. I have your overnight delivery.
So the correct time is 2:30 in the morning. He's still walking around my truck. I'm gonna try to see if I can flash my light to get him scared.
This is really scary, but I can't stop laughing about him like whispering everything.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so startled right now.
Eventually, whoever this person was wandered off
Maybe it was
and
a
left
deer
Noah
knocking.
in peace. But the next morning, when Noah cautiously gets out of his truck, there's some creepy evidence left behind.
Ooh.
So I'm back home. This is the day after.
Oh.
He was trying to peek in my truck.
Maybe he was trying to check
quite
to
a
see
bit
if he
with
was
all these marks. I didn't
okay.
even notice until I got home. Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his
Yeah,
finger on my
honestly,
side of my
like,
truck.
if you're driving on a dark road at night and you see like a parked car with the lights off that looks like dusty as fuck and looks like it's been there for a while, even though like you can't know that they just parked there recently to take a nap. Like, wouldn't you? I don't know. Some people's first instinct would be to like check on them. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Well, looks like to be
Maybe like
trying to
scratch
get
on their
inside my
car a little
truck.
bit and pee on the tire.
That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. That's new. Don't know how that got there.
Some
More
people might
handprints trying to get in my
investigate.
truck.
I wouldn't.
At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So that was probably the scariest camping experience I've probably ever had in my entire
Insurance
life.
scam?
Now, the strangest thing about this entire incident is that Noah was
Check
parked
the
off the
muffler
road
for
in
semen.
the woods, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. And whoever this person was outside had no flashlight and never spoke a single word while skulking around Noah's truck all night long.
Maybe they just didn't have a
So,
flashlight.
just who was this? And what did he want? Maybe Noah is lucky that he never found out. Hider in the house. Mamo and Patty, a
House
couple
hider.
who explore haunted places in Mexico, are worried that a vengeful female spirit followed them home from one of their investigations. The couple says that they now experience frequent
Oh,
paranormal
hell
activity
no.
in their home that terrifies both them and their children. A few months
Why
ago,
would
we
you
featured
invite
Memo
that
and
shit into
Patty's
your
story as they
home?
began broadcasting their experiences live on YouTube in an attempt to prove that their paranormal encounters
Guys, this
are
is
real.
totally real.
Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
¡Hola, madre!
One night, they were woken up by weird sounds coming from outside their bedroom
It's the
door.
vengeful female
When
spirit.
this happened.
She's on her period and she really wants chocolate and peanut butter.
Te despojo. Lárgate.
En la ventana.
What?
¿En esa? Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí
What the
parado. Y les voy a
fuck?
demostrar por qué.
What was making that
No,
reflection?
miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, hija.
Whoa! La Quichura.
Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana?
What if she's really,
Since
really
that
tall?
night, the terrifying activity inside Memo and Patty's home has only intensified, and the couple continues to live stream their experiences right on YouTube. Another night, and the family is already live streaming as they arrive home. They are
Me when
answering
the
some
vengeful
questions from
female
their
spirit
curious
is a
live viewers when
BBW,
something
a muscle
happens
mommy,
that is
yummy
truly
mommy.
bizarre.
Oh, that's my
Fuera
snoo
las
snoo.
llaves, se quedaron pegadas. Fuera, se quedaron pegadas.
What is that
Saludos,
stain on the
nietitos.
road?
Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle muy bien esta noche a la platicada.
Did you see it? As the family is getting out of the car, Memo randomly
you see
pans
it?
his phone's
Did you see
camera
it?
past the house's window for just a second. But in that
I
brief
saw
moment,
it.
a bizarre dark silhouette can be seen standing in their living room, even though the house should be completely empty. Memo
I
and his
saw it.
family have
I
no
saw
idea
it.
what
Oh
they just
God, I saw
caught
it.
on camera until viewers watching their live stream start to alert them. Now, Memo tries
no
to
me
debunk the
gusta.
strange apparition, hoping that it was nothing more than a reflection. But he can
I'm
find
starting
no
spooky season early
explanation
this
for
year.
who or what this could be.
It's almost fall.
and
August is fall.
things only get worse from here.
How could it
Another
possibly
night,
get any
and Memo
worse?
starts to broadcast a live stream to YouTube to show the weird prints that he found on his car
A
that
weird
was parked in
prints?
their garage all day. Suddenly, he hears loud banging coming from a storage room inside the house. He hurries inside, and what happens next is truly
Me when I hear loud banging coming from a storage room. Room for one more.
disturbing.
That's my snoo.
¿Quién está ahí?
I would get at least 20 upvotes on Reddit for that comment. What is
Hola?
that? Why do they have a tiny little wizard's
¿Quién
house?
está ahí?
They're inviting evil spirits
Hola?
by having wizardry in their house like that.
Uy, creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal.
It's the gnome! It's the little gnome with
Hola?
He's in there with his little net. Let him out. The duende. Oh God.
No mames.
No way. There's a minion. Look out.
No mames.
No me gusta.
The children's playhouse suddenly moves by itself and just slides right across the floor. Memo fears that an animal has gotten into the playhouse. He frantically checks inside and out. There's nothing there.
Wake up
But,
now. There's an animal
again,
in me playhouse.
Did you see it? Something that looks like a very tall
Me when I
figure
put
with
a hamster
shadowy
up my
face can be
asshole.
seen peeking out at Memo
Oh.
from behind a shelf.
I see that. It looks
Again,
like
Memo doesn't see
the
it
girl
and is
from The
completely
Ring.
unaware of what just happened until his live stream audience points it out, telling him to go look behind that shelf.
¿Aquí? ¿Cómo creen? Si aquí no hay nada. Está hasta la caja. Vean. Es ropa vacía.
there's a
So
minion.
just who or what is this? Could it be the spirit that Mama and Patty claim haunt their home?
It looks
or
shy.
is this something entirely different?
Just like
It's up to you.
Fluttershy.
You decide.
Sorry, guys, she hasn't
Thanks
talked
so
in a while
much for
because she's
watching.
actually
If you
busy
like the video, please hit subscribe and turn on
gardening.
notifications. You can also say, hi, Nuke, over on social media.
Hi, Nuke. Oh my god, you can get Nuke's top 5 merch? Is it bad that I kind of want the hoodie? It's a pretty good merch right there. Nuke's top 5. Okay, we'll watch one more. One more. Is the latest one really good? If it has more than 2 of those fucking night vision ghost spirit box videos, I'm out.
A father says that he was busy working in his office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving things in the other room. The
Making
dad
big
follows
money
the boy
moves.
into the living room to find things scattered all across the floor. So he checks his security cam to see just what happened.
What
he
fuck?
finds chills him to his core.
Children are just scary, I think. Why did they have a Minecraft painting in their house? Ooh. Sorry, I was moving it with my mind. What is that? Is that like a cushion? What the fuck? Okay, everybody, explain this one. Explain this one. Fishing line? How is it moving in so many different directions if it's a fishing line? Oh my god, it's attacking the child! It's a real ghost pulling a string? You
A
might
small
be
toy in a
right.
dog bed can be seen sliding across the living room floor all by themselves. The seemingly annoyed little boy rushes over to the objects and even starts picking up the dog bed and throwing it back to the floor in frustration.
How does the
dog bed
kid
then
not get tangled
aggressively
up in the
slides
string?
back towards him, knocking him over. But luckily, the little boy lands right on the soft bed. So, just what was the boy seeing when he told his dad that, quote, a man was moving things? Could some dark presence be haunting their home?
Man?
You decide. Glitches in the Matrix. TikTok user Eddie is parked in front of a Boston
God,
pizza
I love
restaurant
these.
in
They're
Fresno,
so
California,
stupid.
when he spots something very weird.
Weird.
Okay, where is this car that's reflecting on this Boston Pizza window? It's a Corvette C8.
What?
I seriously don't see that car anywhere.
Bird bath.
Where's that car?
Wait, move the camera to the right.
What? Where?
Oh.
Where is that car?
What the fuck?
Hello, where's that car?
It's a
Where's this
ghost
car?
Corvette.
In the reflection of the restaurant's window, Eddie sees an orange Corvette C8. But when he looks around the parking lot,
How?
it's not there.
Bro,
In
where?
disbelief, Eddie posts this video to TikTok, wondering if he might have caught a, quote, glitch in the Matrix. The bizarre
Is it
footage goes
inside?
viral, receiving over 2.8
Inside
million
the
views.
restaurant.
In the comments, viewers repeatedly ask Eddie to go back and film the location one more time.
Okay, we are back at the same parking lot because one of the main comments you guys were saying is go walk up to
I
it.
want pizza
The
now.
car is
I want
either
ghost
inside
pizza.
of the pizza parlor or it's a wrap on the window. I don't know. Let's check it out.
All right, let's see.
I'm walking to it right
He's
now.
calling you guys out.
If you look at it actually from this point of view, the reflections look kind of accurate.
All right.
There's a pizza place. There's a white car reflecting. That's right here.
What?
And no, there's like no car in there.
So So what the fuck?
This time the shop window accurately reflects what's right in front
Yeah,
of it.
was it behind
The
another
orange
car?
Corvette is no longer there. Cut to another video of a supposed, quote,
They passed
glitch in the
it.
matrix. Late one night in Nashville, Tennessee, a woman's friends tell her to quickly grab her camera and hurry outside
Maybe they
to
were
check
making
out some
car pizza
very
in there.
bizarre activity going on in the night sky.
Moon discharge? What the? It's discharging! What the fuck?
What was that? You guys.
What actually was that?
I got that.
The group of friends watch in shock as the moon seems to change colors from green to red.
Was
and
it
then
like
suddenly
a
seems to
solar
just
flare
discharge
reflection?
some kind of electricity. Spectators to the shocking event believe that they
Moon
witnessed
discharge was
everything
my
from
nickname in college.
a possible government cover-up, aliens,
It sounds
and
like
of
another
course,
a
maybe
euphemism for a
even
period.
glitch in the Matrix. But whether it's a glitch,
Or a
aliens,
bloodborne
or
enemy.
maybe just a really good fake, I leave that up to you to decide.
Dry lightning?
Followed home. Back in 2015, Candace
Or
Gardner and her husband
editing?
attended a Halloween
No
party
way, they
at
wouldn't
an
lie like
abandoned
that.
and allegedly haunted
No,
prison
no,
with
no.
a dark history. It was a huge mistake.
A moon lightning
Candace
is
says
cool
that
as
the
fuck.
entire
I
night
want
at the
moon
party
lightning
she felt
powers.
like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have been happening in Candace's home. She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison. A dark
Candace
spirit
did
that intends to harm
in
her
your
and
mouth.
her family. Soon after the prison trip, Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home. Lights flicker on and off at night while Candace and her husband sleep. Doors in the house open and close on their own. But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace.
I'm sorry, that's not funny. Is she listening to Zombie? Like a cover of Zombie by the Cranberries?
And these frightening incidents continue to escalate as it seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace.
No. What was that? Bro, what the hell? She seems so pissed.
While
Is she
Candace is
still
sleeping, she
marinating her
starts to
chicken?
wake up with painful, violent attacks, as if
just
some
goes back
unseen
to
force is
marinating.
roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And she says she caught proof. So late one night,
Ooh.
Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV.
Stop
on the
haunting me
couch.
right now. I'm trying to make
As the
dinner.
couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures
I got enough shit to
something
deal with.
absolutely horrifying.
Freaky ghost. Was it smelling her feet? What the fuck? That's a leg cramp.
Candace's leg appears to get grabbed and twisted painfully into
No,
the
the
air
ghost is trying to
by an
suck on her
invisible
toes.
force. She wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her, but all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free
The ghost
Candace's
and the
legs
husband are
from
working together.
whatever is pulling on it. But poor Candace is left sobbing in pain
No.
and fear. Now, I have to say that after watching this footage and hearing Candace's
She needs to
desperate
eat more
pleas for help,
calcium.
this video is very
Or
compelling.
potassium.
But do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home from the prison and is now violently haunting her home?
Yes.
Let me know what you think.
I believe it.
As for Candace, she says
Trying
that her
to break
family
her
still
leg?
experiences terrifying paranormal events.
I didn't know ghosts
this
could do
day.
that.
We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or you have
I'm
one,
so
and
glad
that
the
are
place I live in is relatively new, so there's no chance it could be haunted by anything.
way at
Like, I don't think anyone died here.
gmail.com.
Yes.
Hell or high water. Back in August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown
That's
Omaha,
terrifying.
Nebraska. At around 10 p.m., Tony Liu and his two friends are relaxing
Built on a
in his
graveyard?
apartment
No,
and watching
no,
the
no,
weather
no, no,
reports
no.
about the flood.
Not
They
here.
decide to take the elevator down to have a look at the flooded
Believe me,
city
I've
streets
checked.
for themselves. It was a very bad idea.
The possum is protecting me. What the fuck? This isn't paranormal. This is just the whole. Oh god.
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water.
Ew.
As the elevator
Oh,
reaches the
God.
lobby, water pours inside,
I
causing
cannot
the elevator
imagine
to
a worse
malfunction
fate.
and trap them inside with the rising water.
Why were they in the elevator during this?
Chest, that's when I kind of I could.
They just recreated
possibly
Septic
die in there.
5.
The water continues to flood in, filling the elevator to the point that the three friends can barely keep their head above water. Tony is
Ew.
panicked and makes an emergency phone call to his roommate, Dalen Stapp.
If
When the
you're
roommate
submerged in shit piss water, like sewage water, does your nose get so overwhelmed by the shit and piss smell at that point that it just like turns it off? As like a self-preservation tactic? Yes? Wait, how would you know? I think you get used to it. How soon would you get used to it? Like if you took like a dive into shit piss water. I'm trying to figure out what to do next weekend. I want to take a little scuba dive.
hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped friends.
I told them, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went down
Did
into
you see
about
that?
shoulder deep water and just
Play it back. Play it back. Look what was behind me. Look. Did you see it?
And try to do something.
we went down into about shoulder deep water and just
Well, that shirt
tried
is
pulling
so
that apart with
cool.
everything we could. We had to get him out or
Wait, is this a ghost origin story?
Tony's roommate Dalen
The
finally
poop ghost.
manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery grave.
That is so
Luckily,
fucked.
they all escape and swim to safety
Why didn't they take the
without so much as
stairs?
a scratch. Not surprisingly, Tony Liu says that this was the scariest thing that has ever happened to him.
Wait, so would you get like a really bad rash from all the poop water? What would that do to you? Like sewage water?
Scary was this? Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life. Yep. Hands down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Shoot.
Watson.
STD
The Rainbow
speed
Fountain
run.
and Grill in Carrollton, Texas was built back in 1924. And before it became the popular
You
local
get a
soda
staph
shop that it is
infection? Like a
today,
whole
it
staph?
was home to a pharmacy and a medical office. One of the doctors who frequently worked out of the building was Dr. Robert Blackburn, who was famously known for bringing his cute
That
little
dog
dog
is dead
Watson
now.
along with him everywhere, even to patients'
That's
houses.
Watson.
It is said that Dr. Blackburn's loyal little dog Watson still haunts the building to this day. Over the years, workers and customers at the cafe claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences with the ghost of Watson the dog, saying that they could actually feel the spirit of the little dog jump right up on their legs.
Aww.
Since the restaurant added security cameras, they have started to capture some of these strange encounters on video. Take a look.
Oh god. Did they just step in ghost dog shit? Ghost dog shit? You could fart in here and blame it on the ghost dog. Nobody will be able to disprove you. Why do they always do that with their leg? Like they just stepped in something.
CCTV footage shows employees and visitors getting nipped at the ankles or even scratched by something that they can't see. Now, with so many people experiencing the exact same phenomena, and with all of it caught on camera, it makes you wonder whether the spirit of little Watson the dog is still hanging around the old soda shop.
That's not scary, that's
scaring
just
the
cute.
patrons, but perhaps only trying to find new friends to play with.
So like, humans become ghosts because they have like things that tie them to, like, according to like ghost people, like people who believe in ghosts, like they're stuck in purgatory. They need to have their spirit released somehow because they didn't accomplish something they accomplished in the life, or they were murdered or whatever. So why would a dog stay? Because his owner is probably long gone now too. So like, maybe he just wanted some food from the restaurant. I need some men relief. Aw, fuck. I need my spirit released. Pee in more places, more ass to sniff. Ball got behind Fred. He couldn't find that bone that he buried. He's still looking for it. He's still chasing the mailman.
Man, that makes some clear food. That makes some good. You over there, that's your ass.
What the fuck? Wait, this reminds me. There was this video of like Ring camera footage of an Amazon delivery driver that had his like phone out in one hand. Like he had two phones. He had his like personal phone in one hand and his like Amazon tablet phone thing in the other. And he's like walking up to the door like, hello, Amazon delivery, like sounding bored as fuck. Yeah, because he's like, he's working, you know? And he turns his other phone to the camera and he has Pornhub opened and he's just casually walking around watching porn while on the job. And he's just like, just casually walks up and he's like, hello, Amazon delivery, I guess. Jesus Christ. Hard at work or hardly working? Oh, it's my first day at my new Amazon job. I wonder how long I'll last. Oh.
Hey, man, what you do?
Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but rights. Then, like a bolt out of the blue,
they don't deserve
fun
rights.
time is over.
I'm gonna do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
What the fuck?
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in terror.
Pick it up.
He didn't see it. Axel Loza frequently explores caves and tunnels in the woods of Colomos, Mexico. After finding what seems like evidence of witchcraft in one of those caves, Axel believes that some dark entity attached itself to him and now follows him wherever he goes. Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue,
Do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
a sudden, very
it's like a fucking comedy movie.
close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them,
like
sending them running inside in terror.
Pick it up.
He didn't see it. Axel
Did you
Loza
see it?
frequently explores caves and tunnels in the woods of
probably thought it
Colomos,
was a
Mexico.
gun.
After finding what seems like evidence of
horrible.
witchcraft in one of those caves,
Yeah,
Axel
like
believes that
Wayne's
some dark
brother's
entity attached
kid.
itself to him and now follows him wherever he goes. One day, in the strangest place, a public
The guy on the right was straight up about to push the other guy away. He was like, okay, fuck you.
restroom, Axel starts to hear bizarre sounds. He takes out his phone and hits record. And what happens next is like something right out of a nightmare.
Bro, turn the water off.
Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad.
What?
Pero el pedo ahorita es que estoy, bueno.
Those faucets look nasty.
Pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros. Y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo.
Probably
Pero
pipes.
vean, de este lado, pues
A
aquí
ghost taking a shit.
no hay nada.
Bro, privacy, please.
Aquí pues no. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, voy. ¿Escucharon?
No. That ghost is fighting for its life in there, or its afterlife, I guess. Did you see it?
¿Escucharon?
What the fuck was that? Did you see that? I'm gonna.
No hay nada.
What the fuck was
Axel
that?
hears a strange slamming sound from one of the bathroom stalls, even though he knows there's no one else in the restroom. But did you see it?
I saw it.
A
I
face
just saw
can be
it.
seen peeking through the small crack in the bathroom stall door. But when
Ew.
Axel looks over the top, there's no one there. Axel is completely unaware of the disturbing face he
see the
just
eye.
captured. In fact, he
Ooh.
doesn't even notice until he posts this video online. Then the comments come
I got
flooding
chills,
in.
bro. I
People
got
tell Axel,
straight up chills.
hey, there was a face looking out. But Axel says he didn't see
That's
it.
actually kind of based. If I was to go out on a bathroom and scare people who are taking doo-doos, and, you know, just peruse the doo-doos, just do a doo-doo rating system. I had an idea. Tell me if this idea is stupid and lame, I guess, because I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know why I even bother, okay? Never mind. It's stupid. I'm not gonna tell it. It's stupid. Tell us. No, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's will you promise not to make fun of me? I had oh bother. I had a genuine idea. It's like a silly idea, but a silly genuine idea. Okay. I had this idea where we can have like a game show where like a random chatter or someone is brought on, maybe another streamer. I don't know. Maybe it could be like a series where like different streamers come on. And basically, I will have VTubers record their farts or choose from a collection of pre-made fart noises and have the person on the game show guess the fart. So like, okay. Here, I'll do a demo. Let's see. Who wants to be a millionaire? Music. Okay. So here's what the format would be like. I'm gonna be the host and the person being asked the questions. Wait, I need to fart. Bum. Okay. Next fart guess. This is for $5,000. Are you ready? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Your next fart candidate to guess is... Oh my god, Gargura! Yes, Gargura. Now I'm going to play her fart sound effect. Wait, I fucked this up already. Wait. I'm going to play 3 different fart sound effects. Okay? 3 different fart sound effects. And you have to guess which fart is gross. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. But number 1 and number 3 sound kind of the same. They're different. Now guess. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. And then they have to guess. And if you guess right, you get to move on to the next round. And then maybe there could be like, okay. You have like a bunch of different VTubers on the screen. Like, like it'll be like a bunch of different VTuber pictures, like a bunch of different ones. Like whose fart is this? I'm going to play the fart sound. Is it Inugami Korone? Is it Hosho Marine? Is it Haruka Karibu? Guess. Whose fart is this? The answer is Dev 3? No. The answer is it was me. That was my recording.
Hello, doggy. It's a little before 6 in the morning when a Reddit user's dog who's home alone experiences something very creepy.
So, who do I need to donate to get this made?
I need $50,000 to get all the VTubers to agree to it. You guys upset this dog. What does he do? Concept needs work? How would we improve it? We don't have to have like genuine actual farts from them. I was thinking of sending them a bunch of different fart sound effect files and have the VTuber themselves pick which fart represents them the most spiritually.
The camera captures
I'm gonna have to buy them out.
Voice whispering,
each VTuber is probably gonna cost 10K,
which seems to send the dog right into a panic.
That's so scary. Oh my god. I hate when my dog randomly starts like freaking out. They're all the same fart sound.
No one other than the dog was home at the time of this recording. He also says that he's never experienced anything like this in his house, and he wonders if he captured something paranormal.
Guess the fart.
What do you think this voice is?
It kind of sounds like something outside, like a cat howling, like.
Mirror, mirror. A guy named Edgar Virgen from Colima, Mexico says that his 4-year-old niece was given a very strange old toy. A pink mirror that lights up, plays music, and features a pre-recorded voice that says...
Wait, this is one of those demonic toys, like that one magic wand thing from the dollar store.
Little phrases.
Had like satanic stuff on it.
Nothing too odd there. But over the next few weeks, Edgar starts to notice his niece talking to the mirror daily. And some of the toy's responses are eerily intelligent, almost as if it can hear and respond to the little girl. Edgar and the girl's mom decide to ask some questions themselves. What happens next is truly disturbing.
What? That's cool as fuck.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los
No me gusta. Why does she keep
The mirror says
yapping?
that its name is Jessie, and it gives oddly specific answers to the mother's questions. Well, Edgar and the girl's mom are a little freaked out. They remove the batteries from the toy and store it in the barn behind the house.
Oh.
Years pass, and the family forgets all about the toy until they start to hear a strange little voice coming from the barn in the middle of the night.
It's like a
Edgar says that the
Furby going
voice
on its
sounded just
own.
like the mirror toy and was saying things like, "Come play with me,"
Play
followed
with
by
me.
a sinister
I'm
little
Jessie,
giggle.
the princess.
He posted his video and story to TikTok, and things got even weirder.
It's an AI
Because you see,
chatbot.
some
Those
viewers
things are
commented
getting
that they
scary
had the
lately.
exact same mirror toy, but they said that their mirror didn't talk at all. Viewers urged Edgar to make one more video with the strange toy.
Maybe it's like a weird
He's
off-brand
reluctant,
one.
but eventually he searches out the mirror in the family's barn, and this happens.
Para los que me estuvieron pidiendo que buscara el espejo y le pusiera baterías, aquí está. Solo pude encontrar estas piezas y pues sí, le puse unas baterías que tenía aquí en la casa. Como ven, son nuevas.
Wait, what was
La
that
neta no creo
wire
que
sticking
prenda,
out of it
pero
before
bueno, vamos
then?
a calarle. Muy miedo.
Jessie, we have to cook.
Hola, bienvenido al castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
Ay, vas a chingar a tu madre.
Edgar says that at this point, he's just done with the mirror. He says he threw it out with the trash.
How is it so
could a
good at
paranormal
like
entity be attached to this
responses and
toy?
stuff?
Let me know what you think.
Oh
Monkeying
yeah, what the
around.
fuck? This one. Where are the doors? Did the doors get ripped off? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they fell off. Look.
Questions.
No doors.
Well,
and what's this? What's the wire on the back? What's all that about?
Ay, vas a chingar a tu madre.
Edgar says that at this point, he's just done with the mirror. He says he threw it out with the trash. So could a paranormal entity be attached to this toy?
Wire, but it
Let
uses
me know what you
batteries.
think. Monkeying around.
Or maybe it has two different
An
kinds of
antique
power
collector says he
sources.
stores all of his collectibles in a local storage unit. But lately, things have gotten a little strange. He
How
says that he
strange,
started to
Nuke's
get
Top
odd
5?
complaints from the staff at the storage
I
facility.
don't like that.
They said that they heard bizarre loud noises coming from inside his storage unit at all hours of the day and night.
Is it true you can just live in a storage unit and just pay like the price for renting out the storage unit? You can like you can have like a whole room in there, like with bed, electricity.
The antique collector is very
Ooh.
confused at what the noises could be and sets up a
Unless they
security
catch
camera
you?
inside the unit to see what
There's
could
a
be
guy on
going
YouTube
on.
who did that,
When
and
he
he's been there
reviews
for
the
like
footage
months.
the next day, he is shocked.
That's just a little guy. No, stop it. Stop. Go back to sleep. Ooh. Me
An
when
old
I
antique
realize
monkey doll that he
it's
recently
Monday is
purchased
tomorrow.
inexplicably sits up and just moves around on its own. Then it drops right back down, motionless. After witnessing this creepy incident, the antique collector says that he believes that the old doll might be cursed or have a paranormal entity attached to
Ew.
it. So is this footage
That thing
real?
looks like it stinks.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe so that you never miss a video.
Thank you,
And
Nuke's Top
maybe
5.
even
I
visit me
appreciate
over
it.
on social media at Twitter and Instagram.
Well, that was pretty bone chilling. Wait. Living out of storage unit. Ah! Wait, is this the video that I watched? I think it is. Did this guy get caught? Living out of a storage unit.
So if you're going to
for
live
2
in a storage
months
unit,
in style.
you're going to need to be as invisible as you possibly can be. You basically need to be a ghost. If anybody finds out you're here,
Maybe the thing caught in that CCTV camera was this guy.
that's when you start running into trouble. So, first of all, I needed power for my unit. So what I did is,
This is actually
I ran
insane.
an extension cord along the
He actually, like,
power cable up here.
Siphoned power.
And I sort of zip tied it up. So you can't really tell its power is going to my unit unless you are looking closely. So this is my unit here.
I mean, that's pretty fucking obvious.
And at the top of the unit, you can see I have an antenna, and that's so I can get a cell signal inside the unit itself. Because once you close the door, it drops all signal.
Wow, he's living just like a ghost.
Which I've magnetized onto the door, so it looks like it's locked, even when it's not. And then when I actually do want to lock it, I can just use this lock or use another one down here and leave that one there. All right, so let's take a look at the unit now.
Is this illegal? Look, pretty sweet, right?
So in here, I've got my TV.
He's got a TV? Look at those fucking wires.
Set up there.
He has a chair
I've got
and a
my
bed.
I've got.
He has a whole ass kitchen in here with like a blender, knives, a hot plate, got a shelf with this like Jim Beam and shit. Storage.
My kitchen area.
I mean, it's a storage unit, so.
Complete with a fridge and my couch.
He has a
over
whole
here.
fucking couch in there and a bed.
Once you're inside here, you can close the door.
Rent for this in LA is $5,000.
And I've screwed on a latch here, so that way you can close it and sort of lock it from the inside.
No. How awkward would it be to be
I've also put a
discovered?
mirror up, so you can see what you're doing. Up here, I've got
He has a
toaster
microwave.
oven, and this toaster oven actually works pretty well, I'd say. It works
Nyanners,
just as
thank
well as
you
a
for
conventional
that.
oven.
My scare hole is properly lubricated and
I've got
slightly
some
gauged,
dishes
just like
over
a cigarette
here.
burns. Fox Leather
Got some
cushion
more
in
pots and
Ohio.
pans
Couch
over
cushion.
here, and my fridge is
Everyone's scare
right
holes
here.
properly lubricated.
Underneath, I've got a filing cabinet, some tools,
Where does he
and
pee-pee
some
poo-poo? Oh,
storage
you'll
for some
see.
other stuff I have. Up on this part of the kitchen, I have
Oh.
cutting board, so I can make some lunch or dinner there. I have a hot plate for boiling water, cereal.
Look at all
Up here
this
is
shit.
up here is
If I
the
was living like
Tupperware.
this and one of the people that worked at this like U-Haul place walked in on me, just like with all my shit out, like a whole like cooking setup going on, I'd be like, meow?
And then over here, I've got a food cupboard.
Could you
with
go
all
to
my
jail
food.
for doing this?
And this is the
Or would
sink
it be
I've
just like
built,
a
and the
slap
sink
on
is
the wrist and a
basically
fine?
like a 25-liter container filled with
Hey
water.
bro, I cooked
and
some
I've attached
burgers. You
these
want some?
tubes here, so
I made turkey
you
burgers.
just open it up, and then the water comes down this tube and out there. So you've got running water.
Oh my
do dishes,
God.
get a drink, whatever, and then the water filters into this bucket,
You get a
which goes
spanking?
down into these holes here,
Bad.
which goes into
Bad.
a funnel, which
You're not
leads
supposed
into
to
a
live
separate
out of a
container
storage
here.
unit. Bad, bad,
And I
bad.
usually find I have to empty that
Get hit
container
with the
and
chancla.
refill that one, usually once a week, maybe twice. So over here above the bed, I've built a bar, and this is just to hold all my liquor and drink.
To do all this shit.
But I've also got
Bro, he's
stuff
got like oil. He's got oil right above the bed.
at the back
That's
there
nasty
behind
work.
the bed. So what I've done is
Nasty,
I've built this
nasty
little
work, bro.
hinge here. This comes out, and then the hinge drops down, and then that can hold in place while you go and get whatever you need to from
Oh
back there.
my God. There's just no
Over here,
reason.
I've built a clothing rack, and this works
clothing
just
rack?
like it would in any closet. You put your clothes there, except
He's got like
I've
a wire to
included
hold
this
it back.
little latch here on this string, so you can push the clothing further to the wall, giving you more space.
Oh.
Up here, I've built some shelving for some items that I'm storing in here that I don't really use too much. I got my snowboard hanging from the ceiling there. And as you can see, all the stuff I've built in here is all built
This guy has a very
basically hanging
fascinating
from the ceiling.
brain.
And the way I did that is I just got 2x4s, really long 2x4s and put them all the way across the unit, and then I used L brackets to build shelving
built
down
a whole
from
house in here.
So the lighting system here is
This is
they're
so
all, these
much
are all
effort for
Philips Hue
living here
lights.
for a couple
so
months.
you can just turn them on and off with either your smartphone app or this wireless switch here. And of course I do have my router there broadcasting my network, which that's all connected to. This is my new TV I just bought. It's a 4K TV.
Wait, I want to
and
see. Okay, let's peep his bookmarks. Oh, he's torrenting. Oh, Craigslist. Oh, MBNA. Oh, IMDb. Oh, Reddit. Oh, Twitch. Oh, some Adobe thing. File transfer. Oh, Google Maps. Oh, ROMs. Spotify. This guy he's like living that hustle
my
life.
computer, so I can game on it or watch
He doesn't
movies
spend
or
money on
do anything
nothing.
like that. So up here, I've got this is my
He's
left surround
torrenting
speaker.
electricity from
so
the
thing about
U-Haul
the
place,
speakers
so
is
might as well
to hear properly. They should
torrent
be
Nintendo
positioned
64
over here in the
games.
center and then to the right. But since this is the doorway, I sort of built this on a sliding system.
You wouldn't download
so
a
it
house.
just slides over.
Oh my
And now it's in the correct
god!
spot, so you'll have proper sound.
What
And
the
of course I've got the
fuck?
back speakers back there.
He's got like subwoofers in the back. He has a whole home theater set up in here. Do people like when they're going to? I don't know. There's gotta be like a security guard that patrols the area. What do they do when they hear like? It's watching like a Christopher Nolan movie in there.
Extra storage, if you look up in the ceiling, I've
Yeah,
got
why-
some games stored up there. Just some
mirror's
pieces
heads.
of wood to store various items. Got my nunchucks up here. And all my shoes. It's a great place to put a shoe rack.
Oh my god! What if
For storing my
there was an
other clothes that aren't
earthquake
on
and
the
they
rack over
fell?
there, I
can imagine the property owner going,
here.
what is this network
So
name
those pull
totally
out.
not squatting
Under
in a
the bed, I've
storage
got a few of them. Yeah,
Totally
so it's a
not
really
squatting
small
in here and
space.
torrenting.
And I'm storing a lot of
Media.
stuff in here. There's more stuff under
I've
the bed
seen a
as well.
pen card, you know where this
This
is
is stuff I
going.
don't particularly use in this unit.
I was living out of a storage unit, then one day a beautiful isekai elf lady fell from the sky and fell into my storage unit.
But once I move out, I would use, so I'm keeping that. And
Oh.
as you can see, everything
Is that Among
sort
Us?
of placed in an area where I know how to
Yeah, I
get to
love
it.
the minibar.
And it's quite
Expertly
convenient
placed above the
living
bed.
here, actually. I even have a paper towel holder. Like, I have all the amenities you'd find in an apartment, just in a very tiny space.
But what about
And I built
toilet?
everything, so I'm ready to access anything, and I don't have to waste time. And the only real thing I don't have in here is a washer and dryer, which is not a problem because I can just go to the laundromat for that sort of stuff.
Oh,
Oh, this is my water
I
filling
love that
funnel,
pause
and
with the-
I'll actually show you how that works too. I basically have a cart here where I put my water tanks on.
Oh my
And the cart is pressed against the water fountain, and then there's a wedge underneath one of the wheels to hold that cart in place. Then the water fountain goes and it shoots water into this funnel, which goes through that wood, which I've drilled a couple holes in, and out this
Not
tube
my
here.
problem.
And then this tube goes into whatever tank I need to fill.
This
So
is
right
the
now
next
this is the water tank from my
Einstein.
car, and
This guy has a
it's just about
revolutionary
filled.
mind.
And this is me refilling the main water tank for my storage unit. And I have the sink there, and I've just emptied
Siphoning
it.
everything. It's
This
almost
thing usually takes about 10 minutes to fill from this water fountain here. I
He's
built
somehow
another one of
making
these
money
and
doing
used the second water fountain as well, but it's broken and
Infinite water
doesn't always work.
equipment.
I'll be moving into a new apartment in about 3 weeks.
Nice Tomb Raider
and I
shirt.
have quite a few plans for what I'll be doing to that place, so stay tuned for another video on that. In the meantime, though, thanks for watching.
I feel like I just lost a fucking manifesto.
Alright, so this is my new apartment.
I have a few plans.
Just starting to
Bro,
move all my
he
stuff
could
in
afford
now.
this shit and he was living out of a storage unit? What the fuck?
Pretty bare bones at the moment. I got my kitchen, living room, bedroom over here.
What the fuck?
Bathroom here. Closet and entry there.
Oh my
Not much
God.
now, but I plan to build a rock climbing gym in here.
A climbing cave?
So we'll see how that turns out.
Oh, he's a rock climber guy. Oh no. They're very weird people. I respect it, but they're very, very weird people. A climbing cave? How to build a boulder? Wait, is this in the apartment he was showing before? Is this was the plan that he had for it? Building a climbing wall? Bro, you are not getting that deposit back.
Talk about how I built the bouldering wall in my apartment. With your
What
stud
the
finder next to an
fuck?
object and cut a hole in the drywall. You'll be able to look inside and see exactly what your object is. And repairing the hole you find, as it seemed to be less work. Between screws,
He's
amounts of
actually
money for
doing
their
it.
pad. A foam full mattress.
It seems
and
kind
two
of
foam single
small
mattresses.
though.
Foam mattresses are the best, and just as good as the $200 foam
Yo,
from
what
the foam
what
shop.
do,
except,
what
you
do
know,
his
for free.
neighbors here?
They're a little harder to come by, however.
When he's like Spider-Manning
The green
around
pillow
in
top I
there.
picked up smelled of sweat and BO really bad. I knew it was stained when I picked it up, and didn't care since I'd been covering it. But I failed to notice the smell, which was so strong on the mattress, because the guy's whole apartment smelled like that. So to get rid of the smell, I sprayed the whole thing in vinegar. After the vinegar had dried, I sprinkled baking soda on top to let it sit overnight. The next day, I vacuumed up the baking soda, but there was still some smell, so I repeated the process. After
Bro,
a
just
second
throw
go,
it out.
all the odor had dissipated, but I encased the mattress in a vinyl mattress cover just to be safe. Be careful when you pick up a used mattress. Inspect for bed bugs and living conditions of the person first, like I did, and check for smell thoroughly,
This guy
like I
is,
failed
he's
to
one
do.
of those people that are very, very, very frugal, isn't he?
The king mattress I picked up had no problem at all. I threw 1 inch of closed cell foam on top and wrapped the king and the queen in a huge tarp. The flooring works, but I do hope to replace both of the mattresses with open cell foam in the future if I can come across some. My other 2 pads, which are made from foam, are also much more comfortable and lighter. One doubles as a lie-down bed for my computer, or a guest bed, and the other is a great seat as well, which I've
that's
wrapped in a mattress
sick.
sheet. To make the smaller pad, I cut 2 single foam mattresses and
Laying
used spray
down and like
adhesive
looking
to bond
up
the
to use
foam
your
together.
computer.
If you're going to do this, make sure you
Ultimate
give the foam plenty of time to dry.
Bro, that's like the Reddit Gooner equivalent of those hotel rooms with the mirrors on the ceiling above the bed.
And ensure you're wearing a safety mask while working so
Oh,
you don't breathe in
God.
any glue fumes.
Glue
In total, my only
fumes.
costs were 3 4x9 sheets of closed cell foam, which cost me around $100 each. Well, I
He's gotta
suppose the
save money
mattress
for his
covers and
hobby.
tarps cost a little
I
bit more
respect
too.
it.
For the holds, there are several different types of holds you can buy. I bought a starter kit from Matulis, which are all standard plastic holds.
The goon fumes.
It came with
And that
bolt and
mattress.
screw-on holds. It helped fill my wall, but I'm not that big of a fan
All the
of
bed
them.
bugs in
I
there,
ended
like,
up ordering many holds from
oh,
Sinrock
this
holds
must
and
be
driving
driving
to the
me
border
crazy.
to save
And
on
the
shipping.
bed bugs are like
Since their
blushing
holds
and
are
have
a
like
bit
hard
less, they
eyes.
ended up coming around to the same price in the end. Their holds are like ceramic.
That's probably
and
what
feel a lot
happens.
like sandstone. They have a much better feel
Smells
to them,
gooning
and
on
they
that
don't
mattress
rotate
long
as
enough
much.
and all the fluids
I'm a
seep
little
in. The bed
disappointed
bugs
that
are gonna be
all of my holds
affected.
do not have set screw holes on them to prevent rotation, as they seem to loosen up quickly. I'll be drilling in some screw holes around the wall, as it didn't have any
I want to see the finished product.
I hope this video was able to help you decide about making.
I want to see him climb on it. Is there no video of him climbing on it? How to pick up women by sending them dip pics.
Like many other men, I was having trouble trying to pick up women.
That's the same couch that was in the storage unit. I recognize the discoloration and the weird stains on it.
I tried everything, but it seems like nothing I did was working. They just weren't interested. That's when I decided to try sending them an unsolicited dip pic, as I heard that sometimes works.
Is it like dip? Like you dip a chip in?
Once I got that dip pic, I knew I wanted to find out what else was there.
It even helped with my game at the bar. Looking for a good time?
In your dreams.
Well, what do you think about this? I take them all the
Pauses are
time.
killing
At
me.
work, the gym, but mostly on hikes. Women love an active dipper. I try to get as many angles as possible.
That's a pretty good dip.
Now women can't stop thinking about me.
I mean, it must mean he really likes me. You don't just send dip pics to anyone, do you?
Okay, let's play a scary game.